Hello guys, welcome to Imperfect Words with Onyinye. Well, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you know what to do, right? Just hit the subscribe button, put on your notification and get notification for every time I post a video. Okay, so here what we do, if you're new to this channel, we talk about normal stuff, reality, and we try to help each other. So basically I'm doing the talking and other people are commenting, and we try to help each other that way. Okay, so today I want to talk about discipline and just being too hard on yourself. I think that most people confuse discipline for being too hard on themselves. People are too hard on themselves. They are mean to themselves. They are just too demanding on themselves in the name of being disciplined. Now, there are two different things. Being disciplined is knowing what you ought to do, doing them, but at the same time making sure that you understand that you're human and putting your health, your mental health, and your general health first. Okay, now I'm going to tell you a story that happened to me when I think I was in 5th year of medical school. I'm guilty of being too hard on myself, still working on it. So what had happened was, I think a day before I had left the hospital late. We're doing hospital rotations then, so we're like in between hospital rotation and classes. So we had left the hospital to go for lectures, and after lectures we had finished really late, and then by the time I got back to my room, it was already late. I had so much to do. I had a presentation the next day in the hospital, and I think I also had tests. So I had a lot of homework, a lot of assignment from hospital, from cases, and there was basically no time. I had arrived really late. What did I do? So I stayed up studying because I had to be ready for my presentation. I had to be ready for my test. I had to be ready to answer any question I was asked, because I am so obsessed with always answering questions correctly. So I have this fear of being asked a question and not knowing the answer. So I'm like, okay, I got to study. I just have to do this. So I get back to the hostel. I get back to my room. I have dinner and I start studying. Yeah, I start studying and I'm studying and I'm studying and I do not sleep, and it's 4 a.m. the next day and I'm still studying. Now, on a normal day, I wake up at 4 a.m. to prepare to leave with the bus by 5 a.m. to get to the hospital on time, at least to be there by 7:30. Now, so it was 4 a.m. It was my time to wake up, my normal time to wake up and get ready. And I had still not slept because I had been studying from the night before till dawn. So what did I do? I didn't have time to sleep. There was no time. I had to prepare to go back to the hospital. So I quickly had my bath, prepared myself. It was basically almost 5. The bus was waiting. What did I do? I was like, I didn't sleep. There is no way I'm going to stay awake in the hospital, and my tests and everything. There's definitely no way. I'm definitely going to fall asleep at some point, and I cannot afford to do that. So what did I do? I had coffee in my locker. I had Nescafe. It was normal Nescafe. And then what I did was I poured like a lot of it into my hand and I put it in my mouth. Like, I didn't dilute it with water. I didn't try to make a normal coffee like normal human beings do. I just poured the powder in my hand and I just swallowed it up, right? Because I'm like, I need to be awake. So I went to the hospital. Everything seemed fine until I got to the hospital. Just before my presentation, my body begins to react to this quantity of undiluted coffee I just put in my system. I'm dizzy, I'm sweating, I'm nauseous, I feel like throwing up, I'm confused, I'm basically dying. I felt like I was I was leaving my body, and everybody saw me and they realized that something is wrong. I was like basically just going, and then when they realized what I had done, they had to send me home, and so I didn't even do my presentation. I didn't take my test. I just almost died. Basically, that's what I did. The only thing I did for that day was try to kill myself. So I was basically being too hard on myself. Yeah, I think I think that I'm a disciplined person. I always want to do the things I have to do, but I put my health at risk, right? For me, I misplaced my priority. At that point, for me, my priority was being able to do my presentation and answer every question I was going to be asked in the hospital. I forgot that more important than that is for me to be alive. For me, my whole aim was to be a doctor, right? And I forgot that if I'm not alive, I can't be a doctor. So I almost killed myself that day, and I almost never got to be a doctor. Well, thank God I'm a doctor now, but that was risky, and that's my story. But so many of us are living our lives that way, being too hard on ourselves, demanding so much from ourselves, not giving ourselves enough rest, not giving ourselves enough time to recuperate, not giving ourselves enough time to feel, to actually experience the emotions. You're trying to be strong all the time. My sister, my brother, just sit down and cry. If you need to scream, scream it out. Feel it all, because you're human. And then when you're done expressing all that emotion, then you can get back to work. If you're tired, rest. If you need some time for yourself, take that time. Stop trying to be so hard on yourself. Stop trying to prove to yourself and to other people that you're worth it or that you're good enough, because you are. But for you to actually be good enough, you need to know how to be disciplined. You need to know how to put important things first. So basically, if you're in some phase of your life, maybe in your career, in your education, in your relationship, in your marriage, in any aspect of your life, and you're working so hard to accomplish something, and because of that you're depriving yourself of everything that you deserve as a human being. You're depriving yourself of rest, you're depriving yourself of happiness, you're depriving yourself of food, of exercise, of hydration, of everything that your body needs, that you as a human being needs. You're depriving yourself of mental wellness. That isn't discipline. That is you doing harm to yourself. So if you want to really be disciplined, if you want to actually achieve your goals, if you want to actually be the person that you've always dreamt to be in life, you have to be able to separate discipline from just being too hard on yourself. Take time to rest. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to sleep, sleep. If you've planned to do so many things, there are days I plan to make videos and study and do all of this, and then that day comes and I'm not even in the mood to do anything. Sometimes we go through that phase. Take the time to rest. Don't force yourself to do what your body and your mental state isn't prepared to do. Put yourself first. Self-love is putting yourself first. It's not about you being the best. It's not about you standing out in the crowd. It's about you taking care of yourself. And when you take care of yourself, you can stand out, you can shine, and you can excel. So if you like what I've shared today, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. Put on your notification so you get notification every time I post a video and share my crazy stories, right? And also, thumbs up. Share my videos and leave me a comment. If you've experienced something close to what I went through, then I want to hear it too. Take care of yourself. Be safe out there. We're still in the coronavirus period, so be safe. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.